for Labor Day, we decided we want to drive around our part of the world, you know, what they call the Rust Belt, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan. And we decided that we want to go to East Palestine, Ohio, where I'm just going to say what I feel. It smells to me like corporate greed. The railroad didn't want to clean up those cars that flipped over. They decided they're going to burn it, move the cars out of the way, and keep the trains running because trains mean money. But that was 6 months ago. And 2 months ago, the Ohio governor finally asked the President of the United States for an emergency declaration. President Biden has done nothing yet. So we felt our brothers and sisters, they are auto workers, oil workers, steel workers, railroad workers, nice little town that just got bombed. They got poisoned. We thought we should go back and check up on them, and this is what we came up with. East Palestine, Ohio. Remember that place? A train of poisonous chemicals goes off the tracks. But instead of cleaning it up, the railroad company decides to light it on fire.
They decided to do an open burn of the chemicals to get the railroad tracks back up and running.
Igniting a mushroom cloud that releases toxins so deadly that it's banned in warfare.
They didn't want to take the time to do it the right way.
Spring and summer have gone, and so has the federal government. But the people are still here.
They run these trains full of hazardous chemicals through our communities like our lives are just a cost of doing business.
In the backyard of this tidy house on Taggart Street, a train flipped over. The fire climbed 4 stories tall. The house miraculously didn't burn, but Jamie worries about the unseen killers in the carpet, in the grass, in the water, in the dust kicked up from the work trucks driving by, trucks with the stenciling on the back that reads, "Have a nice day."
Right beyond the wood line, they're still cleaning up contaminated soil. They still have million-gallon water tanks full of contaminated water, mounds of contaminated soil. And 7 months later, it's still sitting right back there in the backyard.
Time is money, and money is made by keeping the trains running on time. And so Governor Mike DeWine and the railroad executives told the local fire chief that the cars were heating up and might explode, that dumping the poison and lighting it on fire was the only option. They gave the chief 13 minutes to decide. However, engineers from the chemical company that manufactured the vinyl chloride said in testimony that the cars were not overheating, that they were in fact cooling down. The chief later testified that he felt blindsided.
I'm not an expert, subject matter expert on that. I'm a fireman. I put fires out.
They're all being exposed to chemicals, either off-gassing or when that dirt touches their skin. That's all filled with chemicals.
This is Dr. Rick Tsai. He's been monitoring the cleanup. Unknown people call the police whenever he's around. You were out here just a couple days ago holding a newspaper where it says everything's okay with the water.
EPA says nothing is in here. Let's get in here. Oh boy. Wow. Wow. That's correct. That's what the EPA said. They can find no evidence of chemicals holding that newspaper as Randy and I are filming, and chemicals are just coming up at our feet with dead fish.
Is the government running the recovery?
No, they left it up to Norfolk Southern.
They left it up to the railroad?
Yes.
The East Palestine calamity reminds me of Flint. But unlike Flint, the culprit here has been left in charge. Where's FEMA?
Because it's not a disaster site, President Biden has never signed the bill. There is no FEMA here.
So the government left the recovery to the railroad?
Yes.
The government never gave you any water?
That's correct.
The government never cleaned your home?
That's correct.
The government, the president, never came to visit?
That's correct.
You never got a federal check to help you get through the hard time?
That is correct.
Oh my God. The town's got an eerie vibe. Some felt cheated. Others are employed by the railroad. The workers cleaning up don't wear respirators or hazmat suits. Some don't even wear shirts. So I went to go speak with the people in charge of this town. Hi. Is the mayor here?
He's just part-time, so he's hardly ever here, actually.
Yeah, hey, is Chief Drabick here, please?
No, he would be over at the other fire station on Clark Street.
Yeah, no, nobody there.
Okay, yeah. If he's not over there, he's not available anywhere.
So no chief.
Can't pass our barricade, sir, sorry.
What barricade?
Just rock.
How come?
No comment.
Well, there's no official posting. But whose authority? Can we get over there just to get a shot of that?
No, sir.
We just can't show the people of America
Look,
what's happened here.
I'm going to direct you to the community center.
The
and
PIO
Welcome
Market
Center.
Street. Yeah.
If you go speak with them, they would be more than happy to assist you.
Hi, I'm Rachel Basso, US EPA.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Can we interview you?
I'm not actually someone that talks on camera. Do you mind turning the camera off?
Who's doing the testing?
Well, it depends on what you're talking
The
about.
water, if there's phosgene and vinyl chloride in the water.
Well, I'm not someone that really could be speaking to this. I'm just a public information officer, but we can get someone to answer your questions for you.
How long would it take to done it the right way?
The right way, they estimate if they were to drill into the tankers, it would have taken at least 5 days. And keep in mind, the temperature was going down, and it was a very quick get the trains back running by blowing them up. And they're losing millions of dollars a day, each day of those 5 days at least, that the tracks would have been closed.
East Palestine, Ohio, Detroit, Flint, Youngstown. People in places like this know the real color in America is green.
Doesn't matter if we're white, black, Asian, Latino, it's because we're poor.
And if you don't got it, you don't exist. You know what I hear a lot? Charlie LeDuff newsman, I thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I'm doing the news, the real news, right here, the No BS News Hour. You can find us on YouTube, you can find us on Facebook, Odyssey, or download it wherever you get your podcasts. Power the people.